Oh, they just got.
They just got hot. Turn it up, 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 turn it up. Hey, hey.
What you telling the people? Wake up.
Wake up, man. Get out that bed. Wake up, get out that bed, y'all.
In bed.
Ain't
No more bike whoops. Bike whoops.
Y'all know what today is?
What today is?
Today's Monday.
Monday.
Oh, money make it money?
Ooh,
Motivational.
Money. Yes.
Move your body.
Make that money.
Make it happen Monday. So
Mindful Monday.
Mindful. Yes.
Mindful.
Yes. So listen up, y'all. We want to welcome y'all to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club right here on 99 Jams, The Bird. It's the new morning show brought to you by the Community Development and Training Center. As part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That?
See that? Can we introduce ourselves?
Yeah. I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
And I am the one and only Miss Detlin.
And I just messed that all the way up.
That's okay.
But we want to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because
smart.
It's the
new
gangster.
Gangster.
Oh, you say you gotta like lean into it.
Gangster, baby.
And if you don't know,
now you know.
No.
So fellas, how was y'all weekend?
I had a good uneventful weekend.
It was rainy.
Yeah, that was uneventful. I mean, it was an event, but it was uneventful.
So
Yeah.
I had a monumental weekend.
You did shoes giveaway.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
big shout out to
man.
Keisha Edwards, man, for putting this together.
Okay.
She's been doing the shoe event for the last 2-3 years. And she actually would do it at headquarters barbershop with Skeet.
Okay.
So her and Skeet was combined on this. And then so Saturday morning when we woke up, she had called me kind of early.
Okay.
And it was like it was like
kind of early.
Yeah, she called me kind of early. So it was like, because she already had told me that she was watching the weather. Yeah. Because we was talking about canceling on Friday. It was Florida Rising holiday party.
Okay.
So we was talking about, hey, it might be canceled because of the rain, y'all.
Right.
So we woke up Saturday morning and she hit me. I'm like, dang, I had some more shoes for her. Okay. So we met at Skeet Barbershop where we were supposed to have it at, and I gave her the extra pairs of shoes. Right. Boom. And she like, no, we in the rain.
Still wondering like,
listen, we in the rain. It's raining.
Yeah. Because it rained all day.
Listen, we getting wet.
One thing you don't know, people come out in the rain.
Listen, absolutely.
That was your takeaway?
So I went to Enoch Davis Center to watch and fill in for Antonio Brown. He had a table at a giveaway.
Okay, Barbershop Book Club.
Okay. So I tell Keisha, hey, I'm finna go to Enoch Davis Center because they having a toy giveaway. Oh. She's like, oh, I'll follow you. Okay. And so we followed each other to Enoch, and it was like we talked to the representative, and they was like, hey, y'all can do it here. Y'all worried about weather, this is a community center.
Come on in, yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Come on out the rain.
Let your people know they can come here.
Yeah. And just redirected the traffic. What was it scheduled to be?
At headquarters barbershop.
Okay, the neighbor back in the hood.
Oh, yes. Shout out to 13th Street, his neighborhood association.
Collaboration.
T. Brown. Aaron McFarley came through. Michelle Rayner came through. Council member Deborah Figgs Sanders came through. Walmart came through. To the 10th Power came through. Florida Rising came through. And if I'm forgetting somebody, please forgive me.
That's amazing.
And the parents were so happy. It made me happy seeing them so happy.
That's what
I had like a natural high. I'm like,
when you're doing something from the heart and you can see people appreciate it. Right. Because you don't need like, oh, you did this. Like, I know I don't. Right. It's the joy.
The accolades.
Right. I don't really need nobody to post or tell me what I did or anything. When I see the impact from the people, right, and the gratefulness from them, it usually like just warms your soul.
It really does.
No.
T. Wells, good morning, man.
It really does. Seeing those family members. So, big shouts out to Polo Dread. You know what I'm saying? Had 10 pair of Yeezys.
Oh wow!
Right, and you just should have seen the anticipation.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Because you know how when you give away shoes and you have a giveaway, sometimes you don't have quite what the people want.
Tamika Mitchell, good morning.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This was different. They had we had what they wanted. Yeah, wow. Like a line developed.
Not no bobos.
No, wasn't no bobos.
Yeah,
no.
Shout out to you, man. You actually was shopping for shoes.
Yeah,
You went shoe shopping.
Hey, big shouts out to the Urban Airs. Big shouts out to Sandra, Royce Wheeler, Brother John. Big shouts out to you.
Appreciate you.
Because really, like I said, I just passed the hat around.
Yeah.
I passed the hat around, and they
made it happen.
They put it in the hat. Big shouts out to my cousin, Big Guap. He put something in the hat.
Amina's caterer.
Amina stood up in the paint.
Yeah.
I just ran into Amina on a chance occasion, Miss Ernestine.
Yeah,
because Amina is not Ernestine. Ernestine runs Amina.
Yeah.
So know the difference.
Yeah.
So when I ran into her, she was like, "What? You doing what?
Mm-hmm.
Come to the line with me."
Yeah,
I made to cut people and everything. Come on up here with me. Where they at?
Yeah, and got a few.
This is the
and she told me, she said, she saw you. She told me she saw you, and then she said, because I was meeting up with her, settling up from the catering she did for us at the event.
Okay,
and she said, I was like, "Where you at?" She said, "I'm getting ready to go to this thing that they doing about the Manhattan Casino." Jabbar told me about it, and when he told me about it, I said I need to go down there and see what's going on. So he's like, "You working both ends, right?" She said, "Like,
yes, I was."
And so I met her at the Coliseum.
Yeah,
because
we burning candles at both ends.
Yeah,
we burning the candle at both.
Well, that was great.
Yeah, because if people don't know, it was a CRA event about the Tropicana Field,
yes,
aka the gas
historic
plant.
Gas plant.
So I be hesitant about gas plant because I feel it's romanticizing trauma, right? Because we remember it different than it was. Because really, we was in the middle of a toxic community in the middle of a gas plant.
I like how you said that with your chest too. It's the truth.
It is.
It really is. Yeah. Community.
Yeah.
Like, I wake you up in the morning.
For real, what is a gas plant? A gas plant ain't.
But this is
a neighborhood around the gas.
Right,
come on, now
it sounds counterintuitive.
So we talked about this. We talked about this last week, kind of, right?
Yeah, we
did talk about it, and I think people gave it that name.
Yeah,
we actually was saying.
Oh yeah, we did. Okay, I'm glad you brought that back.
So I did it, and then
but we did talk about
it. Of it, and then this is so. Here we go.
That's why I keep saying it though.
But you
don't notice the time I said.
So this is an example of how. Let me tell you, this is an example of how it don't matter what you do.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna look right over here.
No, this ain't that type of example.
That's gonna take me back to the multiple meetings
announcement
that we had.
Listen.
Why they put it at this? Okay, why they got 8 times? Why they have 13 times?
Yeah, that's right. They know people working. You really want to talk to them?
Yeah.
But it's still all love.
Yeah, it's all love.
Listen,
so
we have to say something.
We did.
Yeah,
we did, and
we'll continue to.
Right, and this is the beauty of it is that we wanted to it to be recognized for what it was, right? That's right. And so everybody was calling it gas plant. They took on it, right, and was like, okay, that's what they call it. We're gonna respect the people over there. Then when we look at it. Like you're like, wait, hold on, gas plant ain't really a good name for it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I think that it's not so much the name; it's the fact that this is a neighborhood that was built around a gas plant,
right.
and we don't double click on that. Right. So we romanticize the area without really understanding like where are you really? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like this is not healthy. This is environmental racism, environmental injustice. Because like you put a neighborhood right across the street from two huge gas plants.
Or we should say you put a gas plant around 2 historically black neighborhoods.
Yeah, whatever came first. We don't know what came first. Yeah, I don't know which came first. The gas plant or the neighborhood.
Of course, humans come first. Humans bring the gas with them.
What was there?
Humans bring the gas.
But here's the thing. See again.
Okay,
we don't know.
We ain't gonna start that.
No,
I ain't gonna start.
No, we're not gonna speak without actual facts because the way these things are developed, either the people were there first or the gas plant.
The oldest neighborhoods in St. Pete was there,
and then they put the gas plant there.
I mean, of course.
Okay.
It sounds like a proper order to me.
Say it with 100% certainty. Go ahead. Okay. I can't say for sure. But if you absolutely sure, then okay, ride with it.
So I'll say this.
I don't know.
The views expressed is a myth.
I don't know. It's a time.
Okay, I wouldn't.
I'm just talking about the time.
I wouldn't.
I'm talking about the time.
It wasn't there. So this is a joke.
Anybody who was there. And anybody who was there, because we still got people who are alive who were there. Were y'all living there and then they built the gas plant?
Or did
y'all move there and the gas plant was already there? That's what I'm asking.
Okay.
When you moved there, did you move next to the gas plant or was you there and they say, okay, we clearing
Just
out
think
the
about
way
this.
And we finna put this right
Would
here.
Would you move next to the gas plant?
I mean, if you ain't got nowhere else to go.
People still moving in Child's Park.
Because
some people ain't. Some people move away.
No, but
some people. I'm just saying, some people moved away.
But listen, some people did
from the gas plant.
But do you see the neighborhood? Yeah, let's Elmo, but people still move. So my weekend was phenomenal, right? Let's go over there, right? Okay, Qiana did the thing at International Mall.
She did the thing.
What?
She sung at
Macy's. Is she still
not Macy's? It's Neiman Marcus.
Okay. No, it's not Macy's. Neiman Marcus. Get that right.
Is that what Kevin Gates was? I saw a picture saying Kevin Gates was here, and somebody took a picture of him at International Mall.
Because Kevin Gates moving here.
Oh, okay.
He said that he moving to Tampa.
Is he moving to St. Peter or Tampa Bay area?
He don't know where he going.
But he like
he gonna move out there.
Okay, but he gonna be here.
So that was good. I mean,
this week Thursday.
Oh, I'm going.
Tell me Thursday. What's happening
Thursday?
What happened Thursday? The Pajama Jammy Jam.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I got my tickets. I ain't got my tickets, but I done paid the promoter. This type of stuff. This the type of stuff people be working about. I done paid the promoter.
But they get their tickets. And you got pajamas. So for all intents and purposes,
I am ready. I got my polo pajamas. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna be in that thing doing what it do.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
Yep. At Savannah on 2nd.
Thank you. So we're partying with a purpose. Right? Get your tickets. Get your tables. We have a few tables still available.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And the tables are $350.
So if you're not at the table, then what? You just kind of pull up and you just
pull up. So regular tickets get you in. You're not guaranteed.
General admission.
You just kind of come. You party, hang out. Yep. Bring a gift because we have adopted 7 families.
Right. I was gonna roll another family in there.
No.
Don't worry. I ain't gonna try to interrupt nothing, but I had a family in mind.
And because I'm going to tell you is...
You said, you're not going to do that.
You
just gave me anxiety on that.
That's why I was like, you ain't going to do that one.
As much as I want it.
You got 7 families.
We got 7 families plus 2 community centers.
Okay.
That's about like 80 people.
Yeah. I might bring stuff for the community center, son, for them to play with at the park.
So actually, they have. So we adopted 2 centers of disability.
Okay.
And I can give y'all some. When I say the list at the centers is so.
I remember you saying
some people wanted Diet Coke. They want puzzles.
Okay, shit.
Like I got 300 piece puzzles. 1,000 piece puzzles.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember you mentioned coloring
things
books,
like that they had.
Give me your list. I'm playing Santa.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you.
The first black Santa in the hood with dreads.
Clock watching.
So but listen, get your tickets. Okay. You can go to Eventbrite. To purchase it. Tamika, if she's still on, you'll put the link up there for us, Tamika, please. If not,
we got like remote production happening.
Well, Jerish Martin,
this is community,
yes.
Tamika Mitchum,
Mitchum Services,
yes.
Harold Buchanan Experience, and Thor 727. We're putting this on. Elite Tires have hopped on, and they bought a lot of stuff for the kids as well, for the family. So we're just looking to have a good time, a good turnout. Like I say, we're partying with the purpose. If you have a birthday, or had a birthday and it's around here, there you go. Get a table, bring your friends out, party.
Yeah, this is a birthday celebration time, so it's like a brunch. It's like a.
So what it is so you have the regular ticket, right? Then you have your VIP ticket.
That's what I got.
So your VIP.
Your
VIP ticket will get you VIP entrance, and then we do have food for you. food until it's gone.
Okay.
So just be there on time.
Get it while it lasts.
Right. Yeah. And then your table also have access to the spread. Plus you get a bottle of wine. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're going to be talking about this. Please come on out. Good morning, Sierra.
Hey, Sierra.
Morning, beautiful being.
I want to thank Sierra. Sierra showed up to the shoe giveaway, stepped right in, and stood in the paint. Big shouts out to the volunteers, the people who helped us, because a lot of this stuff wouldn't be possible, and the community groups that had the giveaway going on when we got there.
The one that you merged.
Yeah, with, one. You know what I'm saying? A big shout out the Lampley, that's over the Enoch.
Chris, yeah.
Yep, that's over the Enoch Davis Center. Yeah. Because the community stepped up. This was not going to happen. We was debating of when to postpone it to.
Yeah.
Not even if to postpone it. We was waiting just to see if the clouds would open up.
Right. And
for real. That way we were just like, okay, let's see. And Chris was coming back to the office and we're like, okay, let's just see.
Yeah.
Let's just before we, you know what I'm saying? Because Keisha was kind of like, I don't want to cancel.
So that's when you end up moving, right?
That's when
You know who she sounded like
Sierra Clark. Yeah, she was. I mean, I was there. I was in there.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Because Mr. Edmund don't like to cancel nothing.
He don't. He really don't.
So I united with the emotion. I definitely.
I know you did.
Yeah, I definitely did.
Yeah.
So you know what? Last week in the headline we talked about Draymond Green.
Okay.
And we didn't get to talk about it because we started talking about.
We talked about it, but didn't get to talk about it. Yeah.
Right.
I called Draymond Green hands.
Hands green.
Hands and feet.
Oh, you know, I went to the basketball game too on Saturday at Wildwood.
At Wildwood?
Okay. Oh, yeah. My little cousin, my nephew, like, yeah.
So what's going on with Draymond?
He the business. Okay, we'll talk about the business later.
So no, I thought about the cousins basketball. So kudos to all
the
kids.
You doing what I do.
But Draymond is
putting hands and feet on people.
Allegedly?
No, they got him on tape.
He's suspended indefinitely.
Okay.
And then definitely,
and I still haven't seen the video.
Just type in Draymond.
But he has several videos of him putting hands and feet on people.
Oh, this is his
hands and feet on
people. This is what he do.
I saw the video with him choking somebody out.
That was old. That
was his last suspension, which was for 5 days.
Okay, after he yoked the dude out.
And this is the thing.
He take that teamwork to a whole
nother. But he was on the sideline. He wasn't even on the court with him.
When it happened,
he saw the
look.
He
just wish you would.
And then yeah.
I need me a Draymond on my team.
Big shouts out to all the Draymond Greens out there,
man.
But here you go. Now he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. No, you can't be just hitting people.
Dun, dun, dun.
And they asked him why. In one of the interviews, he said that he takes
teamwork,
very seriously,
and mess with one, mess with all.
Can I say this?
Yeah,
Can I say this?
Go.
He is a professional. The man know what the heck he's doing. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get out here getting paid millions of dollars. You ain't supposed to be hitting these people. Listen, I was just talking about. I was at the Catalyst. Big shouts out to the Catalyst and the team, staff, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the elders, you know how it is when you're in those spaces. I just start talking, and man, was talking, and like, man, don't put your hands on me about no game.
I agree.
Don't put your hands on me about no game. I don't care. You ain't get no playing time. I ain't get no playing time, or you getting all the playing time, or whatever happened on the court. We professionals. We grown men. Ain't no excuse for you putting your hands on people.
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
because when somebody snap and now y'all got an all-out rumble.
So here's the thing, and Dave said he need to go to the UFC.
Super Dave.
He need to go to the UFC.
Hey, you got a clear path.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember basketball in the 80s.
No. They was
y'all
fighting.
Remember basketball?
They weren't making millions of dollars. They was making a couple $100,000.
They fight at head though.
Yeah, because they was poor. It was economic thing. It was economics.
Man,
but you got to
they was making good money for the time.
No,
that was good money for the time. So you got.
They had them little shorts on, man. People had an attitude, y'all. You just, man, them little old shorts, man, and they was getting paid a little something.
They used to be.
They paying these boys multi-millions.
You had
this is an example.
Like they used to be.
They had a lot of pent up frustration
because they wasn't making money and they had on little shorts. That's the theory. All right.
They were making money.
They were making a little thing.
So now since they got long shorts and more money, they shouldn't be fighting like they was in the 80s.
They get paid a little too much, like that for real. Because it's professional. You got young people out here watching. You got young people that want to be a Draymond Green.
True.
And so just let's be 1,000 about it. You got to keep your hands to yourself.
That's
keep
right.
your hands and feet to yourself. You
Conflict
know,
resolution.
and then exactly. Now, if y'all team in a big brawl and you here to clear the crowd, okay, then everybody can respect that.
Yeah.
They was fighting and he came and cleared the crowd, but you just taking off on people, bro.
No. So tell me this: what's the difference between basketball and hockey? Because hockey, they let them rumble, right?
They shouldn't, but you see,
don't they let them rumble in hockey?
You see, somebody died in hockey.
I didn't see that. Yeah. Recently?
Somebody died in hockey. And they're and
I'm laughing at that.
No, but they let them boys talk though. Like they bump them and they
it's really aggressive. They lose their teeth.
But it's kind of like it's kind of like they give the you know what I'm saying? It's almost like
Do you watch hockey?
Yeah, I done seen some hockey games. So it's kind of like a draw. Like, so we know we finna fight. I know, and we kind of done said, okay, we finna fight.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that
acceptable?
But what Draymond doing,
Draymond
Draymond is
just
he just putting his feet on people.
So what's the
non-contact sport versus contact sport?
What's his consequences?
He's suspended indefinitely.
Okay.
Until
he get his life right.
Until he get his life right.
Pretty much.
That's what he told him, man. Go get your life right.
And then
come back and talk to us after you got
and that's what his head coach.
His head
coach said that he agrees with the suspension.
Okay.
He was like, this is more about him and the person that he is
getting
as
the
an
help
individual
he needs.
and getting the help that he needs. At this grown age, forget that you're a professional.
Forget
that you're a professional.
About 35.
Forget that you're a professional. Go ahead.
Right.
At this age,
it's the culprit.
I want to hear
it's the culprit. I didn't
you don't know with it, so we can't keep up.
I'm sorry. Hurry up! You only got but 2 minutes.
So forget that you're a professional at this grown age. You shouldn't get physical. To get physical shouldn't be your first option. When somebody makes you upset, it shouldn't be let me put hands on you. Like, you need to learn how to manage your emotions where it doesn't get physical.
Right.
Yes.
You know, and in our community, we can say that you feel like you have to defend yourself, and to show who you are as a man is how strong you are, and if I can beat your tail.
I hear that.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, you try me, you get these hands. You try me, spin the block. You try me.
These hands.
I don't think it's like that. I think no. I'm thinking in the moment. I mean, it's just all of the above. But what I'm saying, when you play in professional sports, organized team sports,
non-contact team
there's
sport,
a lot of adrenaline.
Non-contact.
There's a lot of adrenaline. It's very competitive. And sometimes you just, react instead of responding. And that's what
in life.
I think that's in life. But I think that's the work that he got to do is to not be so reactionary when these things happen and be able to respond. Because you respond to things, but you don't react to them. Thank you for the stars, Dave. I appreciate that.
You have a full
King
team.
Jab is in.
That does not react the same way he does.
Okay.
Because they know they got him to react.
Yeah, that's true.
I ain't got to do that. They go to looking over at him. It get crazy. Everybody looking at the bench.
Get on there. Go.
Hey, and I want to say this because it's important. It's important. We believe in second chances, third chance, fourth chance, fifth chance.
He don't have a lot.
Go get some help, bro. We here for you. We'll be back. We'll be here when you come back, man.
While we're talking about that too, y'all probably didn't see it. Blueface. Y'all know who Blueface is?
I do know who Blueface is.
I don't know why we report on him. I don't know why. Like, he need to.
I don't know. Is he a rapper? I just know him and his girlfriend.
Chris Sean Rock, his ex-girlfriend, his baby mama.
Okay.
Ex-baby,
I didn't know they was not together anymore.
He's with Jada now.
Okay.
His first baby.
Jada Waiter?
No, not Jada. Well, yeah. But listen, so here we go. He was just at his concert the other day, and he pulled a fan on stage to get beat up by his baby mama.
Wait, what?
You heard me. he was at his concert.
There was a fan in the crowd.
And she thought that because I guess a piece of ice went up there or something like, and he was like, "Did you throw that?" And she was like, "No." He was like, "You the only one with the cup." So, oh yeah, don't be scared now. Get up there. And he like grabbed her and pushed her down.
The fan
put her in for his baby mama to fight her. I think that
baby mama is the one that he no longer. Okay, he got another baby mama.
Another one.
Okay,
his fiance.
And she knock if you buck.
Right, and I think
she's like ready. She backstage and he like get him.
She on stage. So I think that at this
point
they
performing together.
That is crazy.
I think that I think that he needs to be banned.
Oh,
I don't think
from performing.
I don't.
Oh, he's the Draymond Green of rap.
No, but he's not even So Draymond Green is, and here's the difference, right? Draymond is defending somebody. Like there's some type of confrontation that's going on.
Tamika said he's a repeat offender. There's definitely more
something
people going on with Draymond.
Draymond.
Okay, yes.
So Draymond is sitting up there and he'll come to defense for somebody. He's not just pulling you out and saying, "Here, boom." You know what I mean?
But that's Blueface felt like he was wrong. He felt like somebody wronged him, and he was trying to get some.
And it's the thing about people. It's the thing about people throwing stuff at artists performing. So I don't want to neglect that.
Cardi B, I seen on one of them videos too.
But and Cardi B almost got sued for throwing it back. But one of the things I'm gonna say is.
Got throwing it back. That took me to
not really us, but like the organizations and the people. They are uplifting toxic people. Yeah. And this is not a slight at Blueface or Blueface's talent.
Okay.
He's a talented young brother. I'm not shooting at him. But what they try to do is find the most damaged product that they can put on the market. So it's the opposite of the traditional store where you're going to go and find the most pristine products, the best products I can make, made from the best materials. What they do is look for the most damaged people and then poke them up be our representatives.
Well, we got to take a break, right? And we'll finish talking about this.
Yeah, because there's a lot of trending topics. We got a great Ask Qiana. That was what we didn't get to on Friday as well. So we got to Ask Qiana.
We was running out of mouth.
Yeah, we ran out. Freestyle Friday.
And I got something to say.
So we got headline news. We got some recall information. There's a lot going on, y'all. So y'all make sure that y'all stick around. We're going to be right back. So while we on this break, man, tag a friend, tell them tap in. Because it's happening right here on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on 99.1 FM, 99 Jams. The Bird.
need a charger.
And just like that, we are back. That's what happened when he's the only one with coffee, man.
Yeah, I need a charger, man.
Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
I am the only one who needs a charger.
Right.
AKA Mr.
All right. Thank you very much. And oh my God.
I feel like
if you don't know what you're listening to, you ain't gonna know.
Day?
No. I feel like we're like at school, right? In the line.
Okay.
And me and you walking the straight line. And I keep on trying to get in the grass.
Look, is that the same day?
No, that's not.
I'm just asking.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Look, we back, y'all. So before the break, we were talking about trending topics. We're gonna keep that going, right? Because there's a lot of hot topics, a lot of things going on. Tag a friend, y'all tap in, make sure that y'all do that. Also, this is community on radio, 99.1 FM, 99 GMs the Bird. We rely on the support of listeners like you to keep the doors open, the lights on, and the shows that you love on the air, and to continue to put out quality programming in the Tampa Bay area. So if you'd like to make a donation or give a contribution, you can do so by going to 99jamsthebird.com. We talked about Blueface.
And Tamika said, y'all got to see the video. I saw the video.
Okay, I did not.
And he was dead wrong.
Okay.
And I agree with you.
I didn't see the video. I think to report on more trending topics that, I got to watch it, or we're going to start putting clips, and this going to be something that I'm going to do to enhance the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club show.
All right.
Or maybe have some clips, so we can look, because I don't be watching this junk.
Okay, right on. Well, thank you for the on-air production cues and reminders. We'll make sure that the audience holds you to that.
Please do.
Y'all hold them to it. So next time when we talk about trending topics.
What happened to you?
If you don't see clips, then you know that was Mr. Evans' responsibility to make sure that we all have seen these videos.
Just know it's the coffee.
No, it really is.
It's watered down.
So the color purple.
Oh, okay.
The color purple, the new color purple. Have you seen it? Or do you plan on seeing it?
It hasn't came out yet.
It didn't come out yet.
Yes. People have seen it, because I know some boss players. I ain't gonna call them boss players because they not players, but I'm just mean bosses as like
I've been seeing a lot of previews of people who look like they
seen it. People seen it.
So no, they
private screening.
They have some private, but this is like, but it doesn't come out until Christmas.
Okay, I got you.
So the masses have not seen it.
Okay, because like Oprah been pulling up at like movie theaters and all of that stuff.
Oh yeah, surprising people.
Yeah, surprising people at the theaters and what have you. So you going to see the color purple?
Yes.
Okay.
Me and my family.
Okay.
We're going the day after Christmas. Yeah.
Okay.
We're going at the 3:40 show.
The 3:40 show after
a.m. 3 a.m.
Is it a thing?
Oh, okay. What I'm gonna say is I'm gonna make a trauma-informed decision.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wait till enough people done seen it to let me know it's not trauma-filled.
So you gonna not go when it opens?
Yeah, I don't want to be traumatized.
Okay.
That was a traumatizing movie. Do you remember The Color Purple? Who remembers The Color Purple?
I remember The Color Purple.
Yeah. First of all, they've been playing The Color Purple.
Oh, Qiana, check you out.
They've been playing.
She said she's seen a private screening, and it's phenomenal.
That's the boss I was talking about.
See.
Shout out to the president, the interim president.
Speaking of bosses, and they will appear.
The Urban League Young Professional, Jaquita Clark. Big shouts out to you. And yes, that's who I heard. You know what I'm saying? Going to the.
She says phenomenal.
There you go.
See, but I'm going to make a trauma-informed decision. I'm going to wait till the max is seen and just look at the reviews.
Okay, well check this out. I got something on that. They said this is Color Purple. So when The Color Purple was released in 1985, it stirred significant controversy and received both praise and criticism. The film, directed by Steven Spielberg and based on Alice Walker's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel, addressed sensitive themes such as racism, sexism, and sexual abuse. Some of the points of controversy was, number one, the portrayal of African-American men. Some critics, particularly African-American men, felt that the film presented a negative and stereotypical portrayal of Black men. They argued that the characters depicted reinforced harmful stereotypes and did not reflect the diversity within the African-American community. Can you see that?
And so look,
who was a strong Black male in Color Purple?
It wasn't none, and they played us like simpletons. Because even Harpo's wife, you know what I'm saying? I mean, husband, you know what I'm saying? Beating up on his wife, and then his wife beat him up. Who was that?
Wife, yeah.
You put the rain on your head?
Celie. No, not when Celie. Miss Sophia.
Miss Sophia.
And so we done seen Color Purple.
And so what I'm gonna say is, I see what the pushback for The Color Purple was.
Okay.
I see, like they say, I want to say the NAACP boycotted it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But it's interesting to see how time has changed that.
The perception and perspective.
So let me say this: when you're making a movie or anything, okay, there's different aspects of the life that you're gonna get.
Always,
right?
Always.
And so I find it really funny is that like we always go in there and look at like the negative tone of it and harp on it and then just run with it. You didn't see how like these women end up overcoming all the stuff that came at them, the abuse, the sex, everything.
That's another one of the things I'm because it's like a list of things that they had as points of controversy. The first point was the African American the portrayal of African American men. The next one was the sexual abuse depictions, the adaptation choices, Steven Spielberg as a director, and then the controversial aspects of the novel. But we can run through them if we want to do them all together, or we can do them separately. But I really wanted to stop and talk about that portrayal of the African American men, because I remember when that like some of those those reviews, you know how they have like the 2 thumbs up and the different reviews, and it was like,
but this is
well reviewed. But then in the black community, like you said, the NAACP like had a problem with it because there was no, like, all the men in Color Purple were like was horrible men in some regard.
Okay, all right.
But is it okay?
Yes.
And is it all right?
You want me to tell you?
But is it all right? It is okay for a white man to put that on the screen. I'm asking.
Go ahead. I want to hear this.
I think it's okay because there are some communities where there are some horrible black men. Okay. And you don't.
Ain't that a stereotype? It's a question.
Listen, this is reality. There are some horrible black men. There's some horrible men around, period. And we cannot erase that part of it just because we don't want to be depicted as that. Because there are some horrible black men. You got to call a spade a spade. Now, if you, and this is what happened. We say a hit dog will holler. When you look at it, this was a man who was abusing his wife for no reason.
His young child wife.
And you want me to tell
that whole thing was all.
That's what they was doing
back then. But you want me to tell you, a lot of men behind closed doors abuse their wives and act like that.
It ain't nothing,
right. And when you see that in the movies, you don't like it because it's you.
Right? Don't you be looking at me. Don't you be looking at me.
So here's my thing. I hear you loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear.
This is the black.
Since you standing with your chest.
You standing on business. But I don't stand on business. I said
that. Stand up on business. But here's the thing. We say we don't subscribe to all.
We don't.
There was nobody in The Color Purple that reflected the good of the black men. All of them was bad. Like, where was the one in there to be like, okay, mister, you tripping?
Mister, keep your hands off.
There was nobody you can't.
But you just like in real life, he wasn't abusing her in front of the other men.
He wasn't. He was waiting till the door was closed. If you watch it,
He wasn't abusing her in front of the other men. And the one good man that was in there was
who?
What's the name? Husband.
He was
who husband?
Who was the good man in Color Purple?
What? Suge Avery husband.
Suge Avery husband.
But you know, Suge Avery was the.
Who was Suge Avery husband?
The old man.
Mr. Daddy. Yeah.
Don't get that nigga girl.
When she left, she came and got married, and that's who took Steely. Away.
With Suge. Yeah, that's who said Suge Avery and them came back.
Why don't I remember him? Why I remember Mr. Why I remember the daddy? Why I remember Harpo?
He didn't have a lot of lines.
He didn't have a lot of lines, but you want me to tell you, I remembered him, right? And the significant part is that he took him and his wife took Celie away from this abusive situation.
Yeah.
And then
I'm laughing because I'm just thinking about how the daddy was the scene with Suge Avery.
Yeah.
How you got your whole and your wife in the same, like something he was saying.
Yeah, going on.
Put a line from The Color Purple in the chat, y'all.
Yeah, you put your favorite line in the. It's gonna rain on your head.
It's gonna rain on your head.
Yeah, but I just think that this was a movie that depicted like the bad part of men. You know what I mean?
But why would they have to depict the bad part of black men?
Because that was just the movie. Sometimes it's just what it is.
And that was so. I'm gonna go down to what I know about the adaptation.
Steven Spielberg actually directed it. He didn't write the book.
So listen, and I'm going.
He didn't write the book.
Listen, it wasn't a
black woman who wrote that.
Yeah, Alice Walker.
Listen, it was the words of the black lady. Yeah, listen, but because I think he did an amazing job directing this movie. Okay, that's why it's such a classic.
You show him.
Yeah. That's why it's such a classic. But at the same time, I got to err on the side of, imagery and just the need.
But
just the need for, you know what I'm saying, the positive black male.
I agree with you on that, but at the same time, there's balance, and sometimes you can't tell her what her experience was with the men that she interacted with.
I agree with you.
This is her story. Yeah. So she wrote a book about the sorry men that interacted in her life. Yeah. And now we're going to tell her you need to find somebody positive.
Listen,
I think they could do that though.
But hold on.
I really think that they could do that.
Like, I can't listen. I'm a positive person. I wish somebody would come and tell me that I have to tell all the negative stuff that came. If I only want to tell the positivity,
don't say nothing about it.
Yeah.
Then let me do that. Ain't nobody telling me you need to tell me what happened back to you.
Tell the truth. Shame the devil.
Okay.
And as the resident woman on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, I got to go with my sister on this one because to be honest, like you say, it's so good trifling ninjas out there.
Yeah.
And watch out for the yeah.
Okay. And so I'll
historically highlighted.
In that this piece of this, it said, despite the criticisms, The Color Purple also received praise for its powerful performances, especially by Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey, and its willingness to address difficult social issues. Over time, the film has been re-evaluated, with many acknowledging its impact on discussions around race, gender, and representation in cinema.
But I don't think it's a Thanksgiving or Christmas movie. You know what I mean? Like Roots. That ain't no Christmas movie. That ain't no Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah.
Why y'all showing us that junk?
And some say it's a musical. I know they have a musical too,
this
right?
This is a musical, yeah.
So the movie is a musical?
Yeah.
Well,
is it a musical?
They say it's a musical.
Oh, okay. You got Fantasia in it, so we're probably...
Because they did a play. I remember it was a play.
And she was in the play.
She was in the play.
Listen, Fantasia.
P, right?
Yeah.
They do.
They might win some Oscars.
Actually, Nadia Campbell, Ray Tampa's daughter.
Okay.
Her daughter is in the movie.
Oh, right on. Yeah. Okay.
Big shout. I just got a text from Ray. Big shout out to Ray Tampa.
So his granddaughter is one of the characters. Like she's a little kid, so I don't know what's.
We got to go represent then. We got to go swing.
Yeah. So now you're going.
No, I'm not. I'm not going.
So let me do this. I saw a question. Y'all know. Shout out to Coach D, the job coach. She had a question on her page, and I want to ask you this: do you allow people in your circle to call you the N word or the B word?
Honestly, yes.
Okay, tell me about that.
You
all right with that? Like, you all right with your people in your circle?
It depends on what. It depends on the conversation, and
it's the conversation.
It's many shades of this,
and I don't think like my team. I don't think my team. We subscribe to the best intentions model that we believe. You know what I'm saying? No matter what we saying to each other, we're assuming the best intentions.
Okay.
So even if they do be like, man, you're crazy, we're assuming the best intentions from our partnership, because we just ain't disparaging each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How you got some crews where they just down in each other. Or
I never really stayed in crews like that.
Yeah, we like our circle, we ain't down in each other like that.
Yeah.
We attempted to lift each other up.
Right.
So even if it is something that come out crazy or feel crazy, we are gonna assume the best intentions, because that ain't our track record with each other.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So I tell you this, if we're like joking and stuff then we good. But you don't, aggression, like
that's not my name.
So context and all of that stuff matters.
That's not my name.
You call me a B. Oh no, my mama ain't. That's not on my birth certificate.
That's not my name.
That's not my name.
Interesting.
No, that's not on my birth certificate.
That's interesting. I'm just like thinking about this all together, like, because context matters.
Yes, it does.
Right.
That's communication, though.
Yeah. Context matters, and so if you got a white person in your circle and they call you an N-word,
It's still the contest because
you all right with that?
But I know circles where that's all right, and they kick it like that. You know what I'm saying?
It is circles that's all right where that person they feel like
that's my dog, right, or that's mine. You know what I'm saying? And he the white boy, and he's still my. You know what I'm saying? So,
but can he say that to you? Like, yo, you my.
But as I say, it's about.
If you listen to some of Eminem music, he has it in there.
I don't think I ever heard Eminem say the N-word.
But he's from Detroit. Them boys tough down there, so I'm very sure it's in the vocabulary.
About that too.
I'm very sure it's in his vocabulary.
I'm sure it's in his vocabulary, but I just recall hearing it on any of his songs. Yeah, he just moving. He moving in quick. Keep it going.
You know it's a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People, I just
So no issue with people in your circle calling you the N-word?
No, we ain't say that. Yeah. We ain't say it wasn't no issue. We said that it is how it's said. And the intentions behind it.
There ain't no issue because it's not said in
a malicious way.
Yeah, malicious way. The N-word really don't bother me in my circle, right?
Yeah.
You don't.
Like,
yeah.
She do that to me all the time.
But I never got it. That's the thing. Like, you know what I mean?
You don't do
okay. and not like I miss it. Like I wish I would. Like it ain't like, oh yeah, I wish you'd do that to me.
Let me pull my phone out and look down while she talking.
I have seen.
I'm looking for news stories.
Oh man, hold on. Wait. Don't get what that thing. The white friend initiated on that. So this is a jab. Don't get the white friend initiated to the hands team.
No, but
so jab. Call in, man. Is it all right for the white friend to use the N-word?
But listen, and some of them have been initiated to the hands team
because they thought they got too comfortable,
and they initiated.
Yeah.
They ready.
It's that circle is that circle. And they do it, and usually they tell them when they out, like, yo, you got to chill. Like,
hey, man, come on now. Like, figure five. You making me look bad. Can't be out there calling me. Man, you making me look like something. Now, between me and you, I'm cool. But once one more person walk in the room, you gotta taper that down, partner.
Wow. And we was talking about images, too. One of the things we talked about, this is, again, continuing that trending topic theme, acceptance of ratchetness. And I saw
what?
I saw
acceptance of ratchetness. What is that?
I'm finna tell you. Watch this now.
Sound like a thesis.
Right, that could be. Ooh. Thesis writers. Let's talk about the acceptance of ratchetness.
Professor Donnie, where you at when we need you?
Yes, I'm telling you because I saw an interview with Boosie, and they asked Boosie a question about a comment that Sexy Red made, but I think this is King J.
You got a comment.
Maybe it's another one of them buttons.
See, and Sexy Red might be the person that the woman I was talking about earlier about the person that they exalt to be the ratchetest most.
Thank you for acting like you know what I'm finna say.
And then they turn, then they hit the brakes on your butt.
Okay,
go ahead.
No, so in the interview it was Boosie and they asked him. They said Sexy Red said that she is, I guess, like the female version of Boosie, or she's like the modern day Boosie.
Right.
And they asked him what he thought about it. And he was like, let me think about it. And he was like, yeah, she giving me my flowers. And his thing was like people embraced and accepted his ratchetness and people embracing and accepting her ratchetness. So in that way, it was like, yeah, I can kind of see her if she comparing herself to me in that way, then yeah, I can go along with that comparison. And so I just want to know what y'all think. Like, has ratchetness become more acceptable than usual?
So what I would think, what I would say is, and I was saying this a little before the break,
okay, go ahead.
that they have gave buffoonery a promotion, right? The most ratchet and the most unhinged individuals they have lifted up to be our celebrities.
Okay.
Right? Because what they found out was in the 50s and the 60s is that we looked up to the celebrity. And so once they figured out, okay, the celebrity, I'm black and I'm proud, that was a defining moment. And because the music, music shifted the culture. So what they did was, okay, if we own the culture, right? Mm-hmm. So what they did is went out and purchased the culture. They went out and put the culture for sale. And then you got the Boosie bags, and then you got the Sexy Reds, then you got the Blue Faces. You get what I'm saying? The people who they lift up for us to be like, for us to look up as mentors or whatever we look up to celebrities as, and they just giving us the most ratchetest versions of these people that's available.
So
you get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say, I think it's always been acceptance. You go
of ratchetness.
You go all the way back to the blackface.
Okay.
So I think it is always a thing to show the worst of us and put it on the screen. And okay. You look at it, we glorify drug dealers.
Okay,
we do.
So if you're talking about, and that happened in the 70s and 60s with the exploitation, Superfly and all of them kind of movies.
That's when they got the recipe right.
You see,
they really perfected the sauce.
That's when the recipe
is right. Yeah. The things that is heightened and glorified throughout the years in our culture, right? And the things that people want to be.
Janice,
at this point, you still see that men are not supposed to express their feelings because men don't do that.
Yeah.
You glorify,
that's still being promoted,
right? Yeah. You know what I mean. We glorify a man that's hard and holding it together, and
one man crying is weak,
right? You know what I mean. So I think that's the part that's always been there. So I don't.
Let me go back to this because when we talk, when I talk about when I'm thinking about like the Sexy Red persona and character, because I don't know her for real, right? Because a lot of this stuff be acting and people be putting on in order to get on. We talked about that too.
Yeah.
How they're not like that in real life, but this is what's popular, this is what's trending, and that's what they sell, right? And so the character Sexy Red, like her music and what she's saying, like there was a time that I can kind of remember where it wasn't okay for women to do that kind of stuff.
But like it
was all right for men to do it.
It's always been okay.
But it was like okay. But what I'm saying is this.
I hear you though.
You know what I mean? It was like wait, women don't do that.
Like
women don't do what men do. Like women don't have multiple partners and brag about having multiple partners unless you're a prostitute. Now prostitution is okay. It's like, okay, well, you're gonna give it up. Well, like I remember a time where those things were not socially acceptable, but now they're embraced and they're promoted.
So go from Sexy Red and go back.
Okay.
Right? You got your Sexy Red, then you had your Trina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Then you had Lil' Kim.
Okay.
I think that's when it like
no.
I'm saying I think that's when it broke up and like
they
broke it up.
No, they got somebody in the past.
Remember
they called Barbara? Remember she was calling Barbara? Woman to woman?
Is this before Lil' Kim, when the female rappers dressed like guys? They didn't have no clothes on. That's what I was saying before you know me. Lil' Kim kind of broke the mold of what female rappers were. Because female rappers, they wore the clothes like even when Mary J. Blige first came out. She had the baseball cap on.
But listen.
Like Lil' Kim kind of sexualized female rappers.
Hold on. Jab, you can call back. It was a beep, beep, beep. I wasn't hanging up on you. You just couldn't talk.
Hey, and listen, this is what I'm saying. It was the programmer, right, who wanted the women to dress like that.
Okay.
And then when the programmer said, okay, now let's go in this direction, that's because you got to think this is millions of dollars put behind these artists. Like people think Sexy Red just came out the trunk of the car. No, that's a big business behind Sexy Red.
Yeah.
Sexy Red has the infrastructure to become a star. Right? Yeah. She has the people in place to become a star. So I don't want to take nothing from her stardom. Right. You know what I mean? But at the same time, they is rewarding her for her ratchetness.
There we go. That's what I'm asking.
She's been rewarded for her ratchetness.
Yeah, and I see that happening more and more.
They rewarded Trina.
Yeah.
Trina got a reward.
But she kind of rolled the Lil' Kim. Like again,
they rewarded Lil' Kim.
Like
they rewarded Lil' Kim.
The 50 years of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I can remember a time like when Queen Latifah was who you calling a B.
MC Light,
I remember MC Light. UNITY. Like I remember MC Light. Like they wasn't on that. Like you wouldn't call Queen Latifah a B or a hoe. Like she had her whole song was "You gotta let them know you ain't a bitch or excuse me." Like, but she was like on that, and then Salt and Pepper. Like they was on some,
let's talk about sex, baby.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
they open it up.
Yeah.
Push it. Push it. What did you push? Push it. What did you push? What is you pushing?
And that's the same, like,
what's being pushed?
You know what you're pushing. But it was suggestive. It wasn't overt and ratchet in your face. It was like how some of
how much more overt you can get.
I like them big, rough.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
come on.
You
just got an affinity for your generation.
I do. I really
That's
do.
it. That's the affinity, and I'm not knocking the affinity. But listen,
I don't understand.
There has been rude, cruel, and lucrative lyrics, right? There always been them.
But it wasn't mainstream. It was underground. Like, you couldn't turn on the radio and hear it. Like, it's always been there, but you couldn't turn on the radio and hear it. Now you can turn on the radio and hear it.
But when
can you give me that? Can I have that though?
They always clean versions.
Can I have that?
No, there ain't nothing clean about these versions.
It used to be versions that was clean.
And this is what somebody told me. A radio. Listen, a radio. I was talking to a radio programmer, right? And they were talking about back in the days where they had like daytime music and then nighttime music.
Okay.
It was songs that they wouldn't play during the daytime because it would be family and kids in the car.
Right.
Okay.
But now that's no longer. Now the same music they'll play at 1:00 at night, they'll play at 1:00 in the evening while you dropping your kids.
Right, but it's still even though it's ratchet music, there's always a clean version because they still can't say certain words on the radio.
They push it. They push
it. Even though you
heard my brown and my pink. Did you hear the pink?
That's what blew my mind.
That made the radio.
I'm like,
that made the radio.
I'm like, that blew my mind.
Listen, that made the radio. That Sexy Red track. That made the radio. That's why I know she has a machine behind her. There's a machine to get you that far. You don't just wake up and get the radio.
It's the clean version of it. So
yeah. All right. So in other news,
I like how you ended that. That's how we ended it from now.
That's right. So that's how you know to move on.
Now let's go.
Tesla, the electric vehicle giant, has issued a recall for over 2 million vehicles.
Every vehicle that they ever made.
2 million?
That's not all they ever made.
Okay. Citing concerns about the effectiveness of its autopilot controls. This move comes as officials find that the auto steer feature lacks the necessary safeguards and may be misused, posing risks when drivers don't maintain proper control, even with auto steer engaged. Here's the problem for me. It's auto steer, and the problem is not with the auto steer itself. The problem is with people
not keeping their hands on the wheel.
People accepting the auto steer as like, okay, the car gonna drive itself, let it drive itself. And I can't imagine me, again, this is just me as a driver, like ever getting so comfortable with an automatic drive that I just check out. And that's one of the problems with it. They're saying that,
and see, I'm
people
just
not using it right.
I'm just the opposite. I have a hard time allowing the auto steer and the auto drive to just take over.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I have a hard time, but it is a what they call it. It is a miracle invention. Now it is something. It's something that changes the driving experience, and that's why I think people are getting into trouble with it, because it really does re-change what driving is.
Okay, I remember reading a thing about cruise control. A person sued, because they put the car on cruise control, and there was no warning that that you still they didn't explicitly say you still have to control the car. Yeah. So they put it on cruise control, ended up getting into an accident or something when the cruise control, and they sued. And so now they have to put these disclaimers saying that even though it's on cruise control, you still have to.
That's what they say. That's what they tell you about autopilot. When you turn it on, it says you must keep your hands on the wheel.
And with the autopilot,
and people not doing that. Yeah.
So when you take your hands off,
wake up.
What'll happen is it'll drive for a second
on auto steer or
without your hands on it, but then it will release.
Yeah.
The auto steer will stop.
Yeah, it will release.
Okay.
Because you're supposed to
be touching it.
It's still supposed to be touching it, and it will.
Okay, so if you're on auto, let me just make sure I'm following this. Okay. So you got your hands on the wheel, you hit the auto steer. I don't know if that's how you do it.
No,
that's
it's just like autopilot.
Okay,
your car is.
So you hit the auto steer, and then you take your hands off. Auto steer gonna disengage.
Not immediately.
Okay.
So not immediately. It gives you like maybe let's say 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
okay. Gotcha.
It give you some time.
It give you some time. Yeah.
But it do remind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hand on the wheel. Yeah.
Hands on the wheel. Like, you know what I mean?
It is ways to make mistakes because sometimes, like, people think it's gonna stop at a light. Okay. So let's say in theory, it'll say you got to engage and it'll stop for the cars in front of you, right? And say we in bumper traffic. And so now I ain't got to sit there and keep hitting the gas and now it's just going on.
I can't imagine. I'm just scared thinking about that.
Listen, I be scared coming down that hill and you coming up to the car and it feel like it's not going to stop and then it stop for you.
Right. Yes, it's something else going on. Look at one of the other lights down there, Qiana, because it's 2 phone lines. So maybe one of the phone lines is
so with the auto steer, it is very
them 2.
It's very so it's a recall. I turned it down. You gotta redo it. I turned it down. It's a recall. So if you got a Tesla, go check out the new software.
Hello, caller.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey. Who got
introduce yourself and what's on your mind?
Hey, this is Rita. I was calling for the gas cards.
Huh?
Gas cards?
No, this is the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on 99 Jams .1. We ain't giving out gas cards, but we thank you for we thank you for calling because you gave us an idea that we may give out gas cards in the future.
That's right, but not this morning.
All right.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for calling in. But yeah,
well,
drive safe.
The phone system is working now.
Jab, call back. Drive safe though. For real, drive safe. Keep your hands on the steering wheel and watch the road, man.
Yeah, that's what it said. It recall affects a range of Tesla models. The concerns expressed are because when they use it, they might not be sufficiently attentive or prepared to take control when necessary. This lack of responsibility could lead to potential accidents. What they're doing is to address the issue. They're doing a over-the-air software update, which the company will provide free of charge. The update aims to enhance controls and alerts, reminding drivers of their continuous responsibility when auto steer is engaged, emphasizing the need to keep your hands on the steering wheel and pay attention on the road.
And one thing about the Tesla, they will send you some updates.
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
Oh, yeah.
And if you got your updates, don't have nowhere to go when the update hit. Because once it starts,
you got to park for the updates?
Once it starts, it shuts your car down. It's kind of like a computer.
Okay.
It's like resetting.
It's resetting, and then you can't do nothing while
they're supposed to try to do it when you at night when they see that you don't drive because they monitoring. It's just like everything else. They monitoring where you go. They know when you home.
Right.
They know when you because they know where the car.
Like Santa Claus. Know when you sleeping. Know when you awake. Know when you be good. I'm sorry.
Jam say gas cars. I want one.
I'm with you. Crunk Coco in the building.
Man, big shout out to Crunk Coco.
I got some gas cards. $10 gas card.
Okay.
When you get your HIV test.
Okay.
If you register your results, they're free. Like, still is anonymous. I can give you a gas card right there if I know that you did it. Mm-hmm. Or once you register, we will email you out a virtual gas card as well.
So if I need to go to work, can I take the home HIV test and then get the gas card?
Yeah.
And then if I need to go to work again tomorrow, can I do it again?
If you have HIV tests, if you taking them every day.
What?
I mean, if you have
y'all
getting a cheat code on how to get these cards.
Listen, y'all.
But don't call us because
listen, Qiana. Listen, and I want to give Qiana big shots for this because the rapid results test is very neat. A lot of people don't know we're going through a very high-end AIDS and chlamydia and herpes and all these different
sexually
transmitted diseases are on the rise. It's younger and younger. People are and you can get healed. And it's medications to help you. So not only is it on the rise, but you can get help for it.
This is not medical information.
No, it's not medical. Yeah. Thank you. But you can get some help. So the more help you get, the better off you will be.
And to be honest, I will tell you because I have been hitting the community with these, right? I've been talking to the older teens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Going to the parents and talking to them and then telling them like, yo, if your kids are sexual active, you need this. Our boys are out here. Yep. This is something that you like. Let's make this normal that you're finding out your results and you're not afraid of it. Because, and
that's right though.
But because our era, we saw the worst of HIV and the stigma that came along with it, how people didn't mess with you. You couldn't go nowhere. Like nobody wanted to sit next to you. Like we saw the worst of it.
Yep.
Now they don't see that part of it because so much has changed.
Yeah.
But so if you have the tools now to get ahead of it, you might as
use
well.
them. Yeah.
How can they get in touch with you to do that?
You can give me a call. You can inbox me on. You can DM me on Instagram, not Facebook.
Yeah,
please.
Instagram.
Okay. It's the Instagram.
What's your Instagram?
Q Horsley.
Q Horsley on Instagram. Qiana from the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. This is very important.
And even if you inbox the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club,
yes, we can connect you.
Right, you can get connected.
Yes,
these are free tests.
Yes.
Right,
so that's Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on Facebook, and that's Q Horsley on Instagram.
It costs you nothing.
It costs you nothing with a $10 gas card for when you register your results.
Right. And again, it's still anonymous. Only information I need from you is your age group,
yes,
your zip code, and have you been tested before?
Yes.
That's it. So I don't get your name, nothing else like that. When you register, it's pretty basic. It's the same thing. And then they send you the gift card via email. And then they ask you if you want to get more information. And then wherever you're comfortable at, that's how you roll with it.
And you can take the test at home from the comfort of your own home, inside your bathroom, in the peaceful quietness of your abode.
Right, because I have overnight bags, right?
And yeah, that's when I experienced them first, because you were doing the he say she say, and it's like conversation, and then on the table you will have the HIV test.
Yes.
The overnight bags with the glasses for any spillage or leakage.
Yeah.
And then you all have all the other stuff, the condoms, the female condoms, the male condoms, like
lip balm, a whole bunch
of
stuff.
The rub, you know what I'm saying, that warm up, just put it on a special place.
So here you go.
Bag for real.
Yeah,
overnight.
You really did
if you're keeping your game like that.
It is. We're redefining what's cool, and keeping us healthy
is
what's
cool.
Yes, and like we're all adults here, and we know things happen. People have one night stands. Mm-hmm. People, you know what I mean? People in relationships, and people step out. Yeah. Like this is
real life.
Real life. So to have it at your house, because people have scares, and people are scared to walk into that doctor. Mm-hmm. You can find out at your home.
I'm more scared of not knowing than I am of knowing.
Right on. Good stuff, y'all. So if you don't know, you're listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, the new 99 Jams morning show. Again, as a community-owned public media resource, WUJM 99 Jams relies on the support of listeners like you to keep the shows you love on the air, the doors open, lights on, and to continue to put out quality programming in the Tampa Bay area. Please consider making a donation or becoming a show sponsor today. You can do so by visiting 99jamsthebird.com. and clicking the donate button. We got to ask Qiana a question. Y'all want to do it now?
Yes, go ahead. Oh, Ray, you got it? Let me shout out Coco Ray. Coco say he's on TikTok with the mix with Cardi B.
Yes. Okay. Congratulations.
On Hulu and Disney Plus now.
Congratulations, Coco. Keep up the good work, man.
That's how that movie's supposed to work.
Listen, I see so many people that move and be up to the same mess. Big shouts out to Coco, making the big move to the A and then really pulling the trigger and making it happen.
Doing what you're supposed to do when you make them types of moves.
That's real.
All right, dear Qiana, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing you because I find myself grappling with the situation, and I believe your insight might offer a valuable perspective. Recently, I was under the impression that my husband was diligently planning a surprise birthday party for me. The excitement built, and I envisioned a celebration filled with joy and love. However, to my disappointment, the day arrived and there was no surprise. It turned out he had completely forgotten about my birthday. I'm feeling a mix of emotions, hurt, disappointment, and a bit of frustration. I know it might sound trivial, but birthdays carry significance to me. And this miss...
My bad, dog. I'm just
ad-libbing. I did. I really did. Oh my goodness. So this miss he said, I know it might sound trivial, but birthdays carry a significance for me. This miss feels like a letdown. I value our relationship deeply. I'm trying to understand how to navigate this without letting it affect us negatively. Have you ever experienced a similar situation or heard from others who have? How did you handle it? And what advice would you give someone feeling let down by a missed celebration? Thank you for your time and wisdom.
Well, first I'm going to say, how did you find out about the surprise party? Because if it was surprise, that means that you're nosy, right? You're snooping at the.
Well, back up. She said because he didn't say anything, she thought that he was planning a surprise.
Oh, so
I was under the impression that my husband was diligently planning a surprise party for me. But it turns out that he completely forgot because she like, okay, he ain't saying nothing, ain't nothing going on. She thinking he gonna surprise her.
Oh, so she made this all up in her mind.
Yeah, she made up the surprise in her mind, and reality is he totally forgot.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this.
That's tough though.
It's hard. What's up, man? This is okay. Some people are not date people.
Okay.
Right, I'm a date person. Like I know almost everybody important. I know your birthdays. Somewhere sitting somewhere near. I'm like, it's coming up. Like boom, 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 boom. Most men are not. I done came with like you. Sweetheart, you should have reminded, hey, what we doing for my birthday? Like I'm a birthday person.
Okay.
I'm a birthday person.
Okay.
So everybody coming up, either they're asking me,
you have a whole like season and we got hand gestures. Jab
don't even want to do spear painting.
Yeah, we like yeah. So you know when your birthday coming up.
Right. Because
peanut.
Libra season.
Right.
Yeah.
It's okay to tell what you want. This is about communication. So you sat back and then what you did is assume that he had something, and then you need to know your husband and you know his strength. Is it something that he would typically do?
Okay.
You know what I mean? So now don't be mad at him for being who he is.
Okay. And if he never surprised you before, why would you expect him to surprise you this time?
Right.
Okay.
Or if he's not the type of person that remembers dates and things like that, like I know how a lot of times we want to put ourselves in other people. Mm-hmm. Like I'm the type of person I want to go all out for you, right? Okay. I want to go, but I also like to give you what you want. Right. You know what I mean? So you need to articulate what you want and need in this relationship. Now, I do think you need to tell him that your feelings were hurt. Yeah. There's no reason why you lay next to him every night and you can't tell him that your feelings are hurt. And also, now, a strike on the husband is that you should not be laying next to her and don't know that her feelings are not hurt.
Okay. So here's the first part of the question. Have you ever experienced a similar situation or heard from others who have?
Yeah. Okay. People I think should have remembered my birthday. Okay. And did it. But then again, I'm one of the people like, okay. Did I say it? Like, I mean.
So you accept the responsibility for like, did I remind them? Did I let them know that I was expecting something?
I can't expect me and everybody else. Okay. And again, a lot of times we take stuff personal, right? Yeah. And it is not intentional.
Okay. You said another missed opportunity for not saying what you want.
So I want to say that this may be a huge misunderstanding because she still may have a surprise party coming. It just may be next year.
Oh my God. Yeah. It just might not be his birthday. See? It's just funny to me though, because I'm with you, Q. Like, what gave her the impression? Because it says I was under the impression that my husband was diligently planning a surprise birthday.
It was a premonition.
Like, what gave you that impression?
That's what I'm talking about. She seen it in a dream.
She said the excitement built and I envisioned the celebration filled with joy and love. What gave you that impression?
I'm going to tell you, this is why. Next year, love. I'm going to tell you, this is why I do all my birthdays.
Okay.
So you don't got to worry. You don't got to worry about nobody tripping. I threw a surprise birthday party for myself this year.
Yearly.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
This is my first time because I wanted a surprise party.
So you threw it.
So why wait for somebody and then be disappointed?
How you do a surprise
and then
party?
Then I be writing a Dear Qiana.
I'm still trying to figure out how you do a surprise party for yourself.
That's how you got to do it. I'm an organizer.
Look, I want y'all to do a surprise party.
Yeah, that's what I did. We're gonna be at T. We're gonna do it at T shop. Y'all, everybody come, bring whatever.
It's a surprise party.
We hung out. We hung out.
No, but I do say, I mean, honestly, this is a missed opportunity, like I would say, to communicate. Right. Tell your needs. A lot of times we think people should know who we are. Mm-hmm. And we miss opportunities to say, oh, they should have known. Well, they didn't. Okay. You know what I mean? And then we're upset when it's something that could have been
amazing.
That could have been fixed from the beginning. Like, hey, you know, my birthday coming up. What we doing?
And then he can, like, if it's a surprise, he can like, okay, well, let me think about it. We didn't really do it. Let me get back to you. And then that can give you maybe the impression that you having a surprise party, but yeah.
I know, but you didn't say anything, and then she went to Fairytale Land in her. You know how like you start writing your story. Oh, it's gonna be this. I'm gonna have on this dress, and then only you were there.
The day come and
then you were like,
ain't nobody show up. Wow.
So yeah, I think it's about communication.
Well, thank you for that. Yeah, it usually is. I appreciate that. Last thing that I have here, y'all, just as a heads up, I saw a report that says scammers are using QR codes to steal personal information. The Federal Trade Commission warned in a new consumer alert. So as QR codes have grown in popularity, so have the scams surrounding them. These scammer codes can lead you to a spoof website designed to steal your information or install malware, according to the FTC. Some scams include covering QR codes on parking meters with a harmful code. And I actually experienced that. I was at the beach. Matter of fact, I went to the beach. You know how you can scan the code and download the thing. And I went to it and I looked and I was like, oh, this don't look like
they hit you with the woo?
They hit me with the woo. It didn't look like the site. It wasn't the right site because I've done it enough to know like what the site should look like. Right. And I'm like, wait a minute, this ain't it. But you have to put your information in. I'm like, okay, no, this ain't it. But the FTC said that there have also been reports of scammers using QR codes through text messages or emails. So some ways they try to con you into scanning include saying there's a problem with an account you need to fix and that you need to reschedule or a delivery or a package or something like that. So y'all watch out, be careful. I know QR codes are on the rise, but only use ones that you trust so that you don't get got. All right, y'all.
Yeah. And then you would just said, this is why I said it's okay for a woman to ask a man out. I don't subscribe.
I mean, no, you got to say what you want. No, you just told the people to say what they want. And if that girl want that guy, say it. Don't think that he can read your mind. And when you bat your eyes, he can tell that you like him because you did 3 bats instead of 2.
three bats instead of 2.
So I get it.
That's how you know.
Listen, I'm not telling you not to. I said I don't. What did I just say? I don't subscribe.
But you said say what you want. And then ask Qiana.
Yeah, I said, were you surprised though? That is a better question.
Oh, for my birthday?
Yeah. I don't know if it's you or the
Ask Qiana.
Or the Ask Qiana.
No, yeah. I'm just saying.
He lose.
Because she was surprised.
Yeah. Hey, he gave you half of the enjoyment.
She was definitely surprised.
And this ain't funny, but I can say she went and got her hair, her makeup done. She probably went and got her.
She was batting her eyes 3 times.
He probably got extra meals.
I don't know what he up to, but I know he up to something.
Or he probably didn't. That's why he didn't do no surprise.
One time, this is a sidebar. Qiana was in elementary. I threw her a surprise party, but she didn't know. But she was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I know my mom is gonna throw me a party. Here's her number. She gave all her friends.
Because like, hey,
if something
happens, I don't know what it's gonna be. So it's not like a total surprise. I know it's going to be something, but I don't know what it is.
She was like, here's my mom's number.
Okay. No, I hear that.
Maybe she would have gave her friends her husband's number. They probably could have
like prompted him and
said, helped him out.
Ooh, yeah, because she said to her disappointment, the day came with no surprise. Lord Jesus help us. All right, y'all. So I think we may be at the time for final thoughts. We can land this plane. What's on your mind?
Okay, I cleared my throat because I was watching the Ray Tampa podcast.
Okay.
And they tackled a subject about suicide and suicide around black men. So, this is a tough time of year. So if you need help, if you need to speak with somebody, I posted a number on my Facebook page. I posted on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. Get some help. Talk with somebody. Talk to somebody about the issues you may be facing. Holidays is not always happy and jolly for everybody. So get the help that you need. Speak to somebody. Somebody do care, and the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, one of those people that care.
Right on. No, I saw that too. I did see it, and when I saw it, it reminded me that it's been a while since we had Dr. B on. Okay. So I thought about reaching out to Dr. Brittany and let's get her to come in.
Maybe this week before we go to the holidays.
Yeah, because
big shout out Dr. Brittany Peters.
Because people do have challenges and struggle with the holidays. I seen something, I can't think of the name, but it was like seasonal affected or something. They call it a disorder.
It's definitely a hard time when people are happy and joy. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Right. But no, it's all good. Because that's just exactly what I'm saying. Is that to your point, and really just riding that wave, Mr. Edmond, that holidays ain't always happy and jolly for everybody. And if you are struggling throughout the holidays, there's resources and there's help available for you to be able to navigate it. Talk to somebody. Don't just suffer in silence. And you never know how much pain can be hidden behind somebody's smile, man. Right. So, as we wishing people happy holidays, know that, man, it might not be so happy for everybody. It's a lot going on. Again, I know we was kind of all over the place on this Motivational Monday. I want to encourage y'all to have a great week. And we'll be back on Wednesday. There's more that needs to be done and needs to be said.
Just to kind of hop on what the fella said is that you're not crazy for getting help. And I know that's the stigma. You like, oh, I ain't crazy. I don't need to go talk to somebody. To be healthy,
to not get help is crazy,
right? And just like you go to the doctor to get checkup, your cars need to go get oil changes. You got to constantly put gas in your car to make sure it runs. You got to do the same thing for yourself. You need to go get checkup, and that's mental, physically. It goes all the way around. So it's a package thing. You can't take care of one without taking care of the other, right?
That's right.
And you definitely have the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club here. If you're looking for a good time, please show up on Thursday. We're from
the pajama jammy jam.
Right. Wait, we got matching pajamas. I know, wear your matching pajamas. We might be giving away stuff. You just never know. Brighton the Kids, we adopted 7 families. And again, 2 centers. That's about 80 people in general, maybe a little bit more. We're looking for the community to come, show up and show out.
And Mr. Edmond asked about a list. Is there a list, or will there be a list?
No, I actually have a full list of everything everybody wants.
Okay, can we publish that so that people, if they wanted to buy something, they can buy something off the list?
Sure can.
So let's make that list available, because I'm sure it's people who might want to contribute, and we want to make sure that we get these 80 families the things that they want. And not just stuff that we think they should have.
All right. So again, be the change you want to be, or see.
Yeah.
And write down those 5 things.
Yeah. This has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
And I am the one and only Mr. Edmond.
And we out.
Shout out.